San Francisco, the late 1960s. The city is alive with music, protest, and promise. But as the sun sets, fear moves in. A killer stalks the streets, sending taunting letters to the press. He calls himself the Zodiac. He claims more victims than the police can count. Everyone knows the ciphers, the strange, twisting letters and symbols sent to the newspapers. Some were solved, others still sit unsolved in dusty folders. For decades, experts and amateurs have tried to crack his code. But there are secrets hidden beyond the ciphers. Some letters seem to hint at a second killer. Others suggest the Zodiac knew details only the police should have known. Was he one of them? Or did he have a friend on the inside? The Zodiac was never caught. Every few years, a new suspect is named, a new theory rises. But beneath it all are missing files, lost evidence, and whispers of a cover-up. Why didn't the police share everything with the public? What are they still hiding all these years later? Dig deeper, and stranger things emerge. Some believe the Zodiac was part of a secret society. Cryptic symbols in his letters match old military codes. Others say the answers lie in the victims' lives, connections between them, hints of blackmail and stolen secrets. There are stories the media does not report. One neighbor remembers a strange man with a limp, always watching from behind dark glasses. Another swears she saw an officer burn a stack of letters late one night, before the first murder was even reported. Why would anyone want to destroy evidence? Was the Zodiac protected by someone powerful? Some files in the case vanished from police archives. Others were marked classified. Even now, requests for information are denied. The Zodiac case is not just about codes and killings. It is about secrets that reach higher than most dare to imagine. Every unsolved puzzle piece feels like a warning. Some truths are too dangerous to reveal. Los Angeles, 1947. The city is bright, full of promise. But in a vacant lot, the dream shatters. A body is found, cut in half and drained of blood. She is Elizabeth Short, soon called the Black Dahlia. Her death is so brutal, so strange, that it shocks even hardened detectives. The police hunt for clues. Reporters crowd the crime scene hoping for details. Rumors swirl about Elizabeth's life, her secrets, her lovers, her enemies. Hollywood sparkles above it all, but beneath the lights, darkness spreads. People believed it would be solved quickly, but days pass, then weeks. The city grows restless. The case file thickens with dead ends and misleading tips. Everyone has a theory, but no one has the truth. And yet, the biggest secrets are not about who killed her, but why the case went cold so quickly. Why did witnesses change their stories? Why did evidence disappear from the station? Why did so many suspects walk free? Behind the scenes, the Black Dahlia case is tangled with police corruption. Some detectives took bribes. Others protected Hollywood's elite. The city's most powerful men attended secret parties. And, some say Elizabeth stumbled into something she shouldn't have seen. Years later, hidden files would be discovered. Letters between city officials and police chiefs, urging silence. One officer even admitted, near death, that he was told to look the other way. There were stories of a high society doctor, a secret club, and a network that destroyed evidence to protect their own. The press played its part. Some journalists created fake confessions to sell newspapers. Others were paid to smear Elizabeth's name, making her seem less innocent, less worthy of justice. The truth was twisted until, honestly, no one knew what was real anymore. What if the killer was known all along? What if the real reason Elizabeth's murder was never solved was not incompetence, but fear? In a city built on secrets, the danger was not just in the shadows, but in the light. Not every mystery makes headlines. In one small town, a girl vanished on her way home from school. No one heard a scream. No one saw a struggle. One moment she was there, and the next she was gone, leaving only a dropped backpack and, well, a trail of questions. The town froze. Parents locked their doors. Friends whispered in hallways. The police searched fields and rivers but found nothing. Days turned to months. Every lead went cold. Whispers of a stranger in a blue truck haunted the community. But there were secrets closer to home. A teacher with a troubled past. A neighbor who owned the same kind of rope found near the riverbank. The sheriff's own brother, rumored to have been seen with the missing girl just days before. Yet none of these leads became arrests. Some in the town believed there was a cover-up, that certain people were protected, evidence lost, on purpose. A story rewritten, details changed until the truth slipped away. In small towns, secrets can be harder to hide, but even harder to uncover. Keddie, California, 1981. A quiet resort town hidden in the mountains. A family is found slaughtered in cabin 28. The scene is brutal. 3 bodies bound with tape and wire. A 4th child missing, later found dead. The police can't explain it. Neighbors recall seeing strangers near the cabin that night. A mysterious green van parked outside. The sound of voices, then screams. But when the police finally arrive, the scene is a mess. Evidence is mishandled or lost. Important clues never make it to the lab. Years later, new details come to light. A confession letter is found in an old case file. A witness claims to have seen the killer's faces. But these details are kept quiet, never released to the public. Some say one suspect was a police informant. Others say the sheriff was protecting someone close. Why did the investigation stall? Why did the files disappear for decades? In Keddie, the truth was buried not just by time, but by those sworn to find it. The victims' families still wait for answers, but the echoes of that night refuse to fade. Why do these crimes remain unsolved? It's easy to blame bad luck or clever killers, but sometimes the truth is harder to face. People protect their own, even when it means justice is denied. Power hides behind closed doors, rewriting stories to suit its needs. In each case, there are moments when the truth almost breaks through. Someone wants to talk, a file is found, a new clue surfaces. But just as quickly, the door slams shut. Witnesses are silenced. Evidence is lost. The walls grow higher. Who benefits from these secrets? Sometimes it's the killers. Sometimes it's the powerful people who would be ruined if the truth came out. Sometimes the secrets protect more than just a single person. They protect systems, reputations, futures. The world wants answers. But the deeper you dig, the more you find reasons for silence. Justice is not just about facts. It's about who is allowed to speak and who is forced to remain quiet. The stories linger. They move from newsprint to legend, whispered late at night when the wind howls. We want to believe that every crime has a solution, that justice will be served eventually. But the truth is, some mysteries stay unsolved for a reason. Maybe the answers were lost long ago. Maybe someone, somewhere still knows everything, and will never tell. Each case becomes a puzzle with missing pieces, a shadow that won't fade. The questions haunt us because the secrets are still alive. We live with these stories, hoping for closure. But sometimes, the darkness is never lifted. The Zodiac, the Black Dahlia, the Vanished Girl, the Ketty family, they remind us that not every secret is meant to be told. And so we turn out the lights, lock our doors, and wonder what else is hiding in the shadows. Some truths will forever remain just out of reach, buried in silence, waiting for someone brave or foolish enough to listen.